What's up, guys? Welcome to Hockmed Gaming. I'm Hockmed. We are here with some ore. Gonna go ahead and get our last thing spun. I think I forgot to remove the loader, so if it lands on it, we'll just respin it. And it's gonna land on it. Of course, it's gonna land on it. Why wouldn't it? Move. Not very prepared. And paver. All right, so this will be our last spin for a while. Paver, and then obviously explosives next week. So that works out perfect. All right, so today we need to finish tying in the rest of this up here. It ain't gonna be a finished thing. Like, I don't think we're gonna get it separated into like all the actual plate manufacturing yet. We'll probably mess with that here in a couple episodes. I haven't dug in quite a few episodes. We got our pit work down. Oh god, I could jump. So I think we had everything decent, right? We needed to get another shaker screen, another high temp sorter, and smelter. I'm gonna forget all this, but that's all right. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and we'll probably run into town and pick up our new loader, because I think, again, it's not that much bigger than our other guy, but I mean, every scoop, if we're taking a little bit more, I think that'll be worth it. We got to power this beast, and we got to hook up water. We have a lot more to do than I thought, but that's all right. This should be all set, right? Like I said, I know I got this choke point here, and I'm sure we'll rework it at some point. It just is balancing it out and sending stuff evenly across. Ideally, I don't need one this big. I mean, down the road, maybe, like once we get the big equipment, but again, it's not always for what I need. Yeah, all that should be good. This will should be coal over to here. Some's gonna go there, some's gonna go into storage. If that fills up, I'm guessing that belt just stops and runs there. What do we have? That's 3,600. And that's 18. 6, what's that, 54? Just say what we need. Need 38. Alright, so we should be good there. God, I'm hoping I'm not going to forget anything. Let's check. Pipes. I have oh, there it is. I know I have another one somewhere. Oh, those actually lock on? Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. How do you like that? Alright. Oops, no. Let's get all our conveyor stuff. Those I'm going to hold on to just for now. I think we need to save that, right? Conveyor. There's that. That's pipe. That's pipe. Pipe. Let's get rid of this. Pipe. Conveyor. Still got 4 of them little guys. Power poles, 5,400 kilowatts. We're gonna need that. Just double checking anything else in here. We have 28 meter. Maybe a couple of pipe up and down. Not hurt. I feel like those we can sell. Let's throw those in there. Just put those in there. Alright, hopper straight up. Keeping those. Yeah, yep, and yep. Trying to remember, how do I frickin' split? Shift, right? I think that's the only way I have. Throw that up there too. Keep those just for the moment. The coal I can keep. That'll go over there. If I shovel, obviously I'll keep. Axe I'll keep. Coal, dirt I can throw into the thing. These I'm gonna sell. Is there anything else to sell? I don't believe so, right? So the dirt in there. That'll be where we can load coal into the truck. So that all that's going to move over to here at some point. You got 91 logs in there. Got those and those. Let's throw those into our bag. All right. Let's run ourselves into town here. We'll probably get a couple more up and down of the pipes. We already have a water pump. We should have a water pump anyway. Man. What will I forget? I always forget something. So what will I forget this time? I don't know. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope your week's been going all right. Hope you're set for Christmas or Hanukkah, or I honestly don't know all the things that they are possibly called in different holidays and how people celebrate them, but I hope whatever it is great for you. I have not bought one gift yet, and it is what, as of the time of the recording, the 16th. So we're going pretty well. I still got time from my average gift buy-in time frame, so still don't need to fix that. That little hump bothers me. And I need one more, or what, one, two, maybe two or three more steel floors there. All right, so let's see if I can remember what I need. I've kind of already forgot. Building, no. Factory, conveyors. Production. I needed a high temp sorter, and like always, better write this down. If not, I will forget my totals, and then just makes life so much harder. That is not a pen. That is a pen. Mark all this stuff off because I already did all that. What I just buy here. High temp sorter. 7913. I needed a shaker screen, I feel like. And a regular smelter. I think that was everything. Use pipeline. $21,713. Oh, not 56. Same price. I don't know if we need those or not. I don't remember how many lefts and rights I had. We're going to use this stuff, but let's just buy some. Worst case, if I don't have everything I need here. Oh, nope, don't need that. Give me the pipe. I'll just hook it up closer. Mess with it another day. What I'd buy ups, probably. I should have looked to see how much my loader's gonna cost. Oh, well, we got plenty. We don't have to worry about it. Yep, we're good, because that should be right there. Once we start getting to here and here, that'll be real nice. In fact, I'm just gonna write this down right now since looking at it. And did I need anything else? Anything else ring a bell? 5,400 is the biggest, right? Seems like it. Okay. Oh, not that it's going to be like some huge dollar amount, but we'll grab that $105. Man, that should be everything we need. Let's grab ourselves a new loader. Come in here to the old sales desk. Loaders, which is right there. And just out of curiosity, is what one do we have? We have the we got the 20. We unlocked the 60s, right? Or did we just unlock the 40s? 47. I don't really need it right this second. So I'll look back and see which one we unlocked for sure. Let that guy get delivered. All right, let's raise that bucket up a little bit more. And while I'm thinking of it, I know I've bought some in the past, but I feel like we go with the yellow. I feel like that actually looks very greenish. I mean, this is kind of what I would like. I don't think it comes off that good, though. 5,000. And let's do like gray. It's the same price. Okay. We already had gray, so I didn't really. Oh, really? I used up that much paint? Isn't this a bug where it does this, where it looks... There we go. Oh, how about we watch out for that guy there? So, after last episode, I went through like the patch notes I was reading because I was just confused. But I understand what they did now. They took the original patch notes and they just added to them because they didn't seem like change the version number. Because I was like, wait a minute, these are brand new patch notes. What do you mean added the bagger? Those ones are already in the game, right? Yes. So they just kind of took the patch notes from, what is it, version 3.2? I believe, maybe somewhere around there, and then they added kind of what they fixed and stuff to it. So that's why I was so confused. I think normally, like, you see like if it is 3.2, like 3.2 dot something, you know, for the hot fixes and stuff like that. But now that I understand, that makes more sense. Why I'm like, why did they add the same ones? And I thought, oh, maybe they added it to live branch, but it was already in the live branch. So, all right, so we got you. All right, let's stop you here. All right, let's hook up our water because I definitely we'll paint all this at some point. Hook up our water, hook up our power. That is still going to be fine. So we're going to do a little like sub plant down there to try to pull stuff off just for something different. All right, so let's grab all of you. Yeah, see, I bought a bunch. I thought I did. All right, we're just going to keep you down here for now. There we go. All right, we'll leave you off. All right, let's get some water going. Hopefully. Pull you down, pull you down, pull you down for now. We are gonna need pull all this stuff out of the way. Down, down. There's a merger. There's some straight pieces. Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it all the way or not, but you know, we're gonna try. In fact, I don't know if I need a shovel or not. We'll just left, right. Oh, these don't have directions, right? I don't believe so. This thing here is, they're all filled with water. That's all right. They'll fill back up. All right, what other ups do I have? I have 8x4, so I want the 8.6, so we'll walk down 6. I hope. I want to hook it up that way first. Like I said, I don't need it over here anymore, but I just think it's kind of cool. Have some bridges and structures to go under and whatnot. All right, so let's go down. Actually, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's grab our pump and stuff here. I don't think we're going to need ups anymore, so let's pull them out of the way. Oh, all that, we don't lose all that water. Oh, okay. I guess that's good to know. I just assume we lose it. All right, so put a tank there. Fill all this up with that water. So what I'm curious about, I don't think I have a splitter, right? I don't see one. All right, so I think what I want to do is I want to turn this, get a little force stack. And then that's going to go there. And I want to set this up so I can always add more tanks into this line if I need to. And then also add more refineries, probably go that way with it. Let's clear up a little bit of ground. I'm going to have to go get what fluorine I had, which ain't a whole lot. We're definitely going to have to get some more iron and stuff. Probably a lot sooner than I want. That might be very, very close and up and coming. Like next episode, try to make a couple bucks today and grab a new excavator and then the truck and maybe do some mining up there. It is a long-ish haul back to here, but didn't notice anything closer, easier to get at least. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. Might hit some more down as I go. I don't think I'm going to for a while. Okay. There. All right. How about this pump? I'm so happy they changed the pump. Not gonna lie. So now the only thing is I want the snap point to be on this back piece so you can snap it on. But I think if we do this, and do this maybe? Yeah, I think the snap point needs to be put on the other end. That way it can hang off this stuff and you know that you got it. And I don't know if we snap that down and put that there. I guess it kind of comes off to the side, doesn't it? But that, I don't think is going to count. Which I'm not sure why. Yeah, it just like needs to be placed on the dirt. Unless I'm being really dumb about this. All right, well, let's do this. Let's see. We're gonna go to there with it. So what? Those do have a freaking arrow. You know what? That'll be fine. If I have to reverse them all, I'll just reverse them all. And it ain't gonna snap to that because it's the wrong. Right? Not sure why I didn't see the arrows when I was putting it up, but no big deal. Oh, I wonder if it's because of these guys here. All that water dropped out. Can I not drop? Don't look like it. Good enough. All right, let's want you. All right, should be a 4 left. The liquid tank. I must have just missed the arrow, that's all. We might need to take this up higher or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But regardless, we know we're good and we'll be hooked up once we bring this back across. So, all right, let's get our. I think we had. Let's do that. All right, screw it. We're not gonna build right now. All right, where's our straights? There. Not up. Where's our? Do we have down? Here we go. don't think... There, I think we'll do that. And then we just got to pick up these guys here. Oh. Force the merger, because I ain't got room here. I mean, I understand why there's not like a belt with 45 slots, but man, I wish there was. You can't rotate this, so let's... Put that there. Put that there. Oh, I'm a friggin' idiot. I need a splitter, not a merger. Yeah, see, when I started there, I was good. It was that merger I put in there. I'm not trying to merge water, I'm trying to split water. Do I not have a splitter? Let's take those. Okay, I'm cheating. Just to save you guys from me running all the way back, I am cheating. We'll double the price, so... $10,615. I'm not gonna make you guys sit there watch me run all the way back. Like I said, this is something that may switch. But for now, I think it's kind of the... Alright, and then... There. Alright, I think that should work. Take all you, get you into the tank. What I'm wondering is there a reason to refine water more than once? I mean, if you even can. Oops. Like the oil. You know, you refine it multiple times to get different products. Alright, I think we can just use a 3-speed on this, right? Yeah, that takes a lot. No big deal. A lot more than this guy's going to give us. Let's put all the water in there. Okay. That's kind of be our little cool tunnel. Since I think that's good to go, I'm going to dump off all of our pipes. There's some wood blocks. Probably going to need them. You got steel walls. Let me grab that too. That we can get rid of that. We need that. We need that. We need that. And we need that. Okay. I don't know if that actually needs support or not. What do you think? Do you think that would really need supported? Probably. Just, you know, feel like we got the angles and we're going to hold it up there. I don't really know. Pick you up. How big are you? Not big enough, I'm sure. Yeah, you're 800. You're definitely not big enough. I mean, obviously doing stuff like this is going to make our power draw huge when we don't really need it. But that's okay. We'll make it work. 4,200. We need 4,200. I think we have... Yeah, we have an extra windmill here. Turbine, I guess, technically. We don't really need... Don't really need these, so I can grab these for more support. Okay, we got that, we got that. That can stay. What do we got here? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not gonna be able to get it centered all that great, but seriously? I would have thought that would have been high enough to snap on. Alright, there we go. I think that qualifies as supported. Unfiltered water. Can I put this in here? Nope. Alright, let's go grab... I guess we're over here. Let's throw up all of our missing pieces here. So this should be the shaker screen. Oh no, don't tell me. There we go. I was like, I thought I remembered us going through and doing this. This should be the high temp order. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's right. Right? Up here. And go that way. Bottom ones go that way. Okay. And I just need a 6 meter for here. That should be doable. This should be a regular smelter. I freaking hope. And you just need to have that added onto you. All right. Let's go get that piece. And let's get... That should be good. Oh, we need two 6 meters. Two of those. These are all... That's 1,800. That's 800. Oh, this one is... That one's powering that. So how much are we looking at here? That's... I don't remember what I said. 36... 40s... 5,400. And what did we need? Was it 5,400? Correct. Not quite. $36. Need 5. 36. And what were these guys? Have more. Okay. Do I don't have any more supports, do I? Of any kind? Walls, roofs, nope. All right, I think it's. I don't know what kind of problems we're gonna have once we turn this guy on, but you know, we got some dirt. Let's just do this. Worst case, if I got to remove it later, I got to remove it later. The important thing is that she's supported. In case you're new or watching this, know that you do not need to. You can play with it float, clipped in, whatever you want. I just don't. It's one, part of my rule, and two, I don't know. I like to try to do different things. Make it look decent. All this, none of this is necessary. How I have this set up. All right, let's get you powered. Man, this thing takes more power than that whole plant, or that plant's hooked up wrong and it's not giving me the correct reading. So what's 18? So we're gonna need 3 of those. We might need to move them closer because I don't know if we're gonna be able. Still not gonna be enough. Ah, you can't do that, huh? Nope. Pylons. Oh yeah, that is terrible. That is way too close. Let's see. Let's reach there. This one reach there. Apparently not. Is that due to... I want that hook to that. You tell me it's too long. So that's gotta be it, right? So realistically, this ain't gonna work, right? Because I have no way of putting enough power through the lines. Unless did I miss? I didn't miss bigger lines, right? 14, 36, 54. That kind of sucks. Unless it doesn't work how I think it works. You know what, though? It might be enough. It's because it's adding all of this together, right? Right? Adding it all together. Why did that blow? Is it backfeed? Definitely need to work my tunnels and stuff through there better at some point. Yeah, this definitely sucks. You can't do cool big builds, or I'm doing it wrong. So all that power is coming through here, and it's all backfeeding to this line, I guess? Because it all connects. I think this is a 3x down here too, right? This guy. Looking if I have a 1. That's a 3. That's a 3. Okay. So you can essentially power the whole plant from the water pump, right? Or vice versa. I feel like I gotta be doing something wrong. See, I thought that I would be able to bring power into this one, and then power into that one, and then if I needed more power, I could hook in somewhere and do it again, and, you know, each one could have its own power supply. $18, $36 plus another 18 is what? 46, 54. And these are 54, so these are enough to hold this. Did I do my math wrong over here? Maybe I did my math wrong over here. I think I did, though. That's 36, 54. These are blowing because all of those are coming through here. Back feeding into here. So realistically, I don't need these 3. I don't even need a full one. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to take that thing down. I don't think there's any way around it. I'm just not. Sorry about the mic bang. I'm just not going to be able to do something so big, I guess. Unless I'm missing something, that's what's happening. Just because I like to waste money, because these poles are not cheap. Do that again. That freaking sucks. It's gotta be something I'm missing. Got to be something I am freaking missing on. Huh. So essentially that sucks ass is pretty much what it comes down to at the moment with what I know. So all I can really do is do what I don't want to do. Not have as creative a build. Until either A, I figure it out, or B, it's just I'm not doing anything wrong, and you just can't have as many creative builds. Which, if that's the case, that really sucks, asshole. Multiple ways. Oh my peeps. What do I need here? I don't even care about the water tanks at the moment. I just want to get it up and running. It's there. Looks like a 4 meter. Oh, pipe 4. Yeah, I don't see one at the top of my... No, so we're just going to do that. That can go in there. Yeah, like... It's got to be me. Because if I put a 10x on there, it's going to need so much power. Please let me know what the hell I am doing wrong. That is still too much. Oh, it's because those don't take any power. Power efficiency. Max cable connect. You can connect power to those? Watch this. Watch this cheating shit right here. I assume the big ones don't have... It don't matter what you do, because all of them have to go to a pole of some sort to connect to there. There's only one connection. Okay, so I went to use the bathroom, and I sat here and thinking for a minute. I don't know, like I said, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I doubt it. Just kidding. Very good chance I'm doing something wrong. But I think what I'm going to do in my head is I need to separate the wash plant, right? That's obvious. Because it's too much power. And yes, I know I can just make it smaller and all that, but that's not what I do. And don't think this shouldn't blow it, right? Because that's not on. Oh, no. From there to there. Okay. I'm just hoping they add bigger, higher power lines or something, or substation, something to manage that. Because I think it's way cooler to be able to have like some creative flow to things. So let's see here. Well, if it makes y'all feel better, I planned on today doing some digging. Going well so far, as you can tell. I don't think we need that. And I am going to buy whatever I need from here, just so you know. I don't care if I need anything. So I don't know if I have to have hoppers, but I do need some chutes. Let's pull you out, and I need an elevator. It's the only thing I can think of. Is kind of like that system. That runs on its own power into the plant. So I just don't know if I can... Whoa. Do these get their own power input? Yes. Okay. So if I do this, I didn't grab any of the other stuff I'd probably need. Do that and that. Right. I hate how they clip, but they're going to stay clipped. I'm going to have some sort of... Right, now this 2,700, and this is going to take 2,700. Let's... No, at this point, I'm going to go right there because I don't really care. And... Again, I'm going to do that there. Should have looked at what I needed. Probably don't need nothing huge, right? Move you out of the way. Probably... Oh, pipe don't go in there. I think that can go back, that can go back. I think that can go back. One of the chutes can go back in there. No, let's just take all these. We'll just double them up, whatever we need to do. Can't wait to tile this in. That'll be fun. It'll be fun time. Oh. Boom, boom. Shoot, shoot. That should drop into there, right? Right? Yep, I think so. And of course, I just put that pipe back. Let me hook this back up, because I think we'll be able to have this hooked back up how I wanted it, I think. Okay, there's that. Should have left that one there just in case. I'll just leave that there. I don't know. Alright, so let's hook you up there. Let's turn you on. Close, shut you down. How much does this say we're needing right now? Here. Seem right. Oh, yes, it does, because it's not connected. Alright. So, that means you can't go here. Alright, 3,000. So, I really don't even think I need that hooked up. So that should work. So that's good there. I need 2 of those. I don't need that. Get the pylons on me. I shouldn't need those. Oh, I do have the down. Look at that. Let's go. so let's see where we're at now. Now that we're all hooked in. 34, so we should be good. That's... I mean, honestly, this here alone is enough to deal with it. And switch it over to power, I don't know, whatever. Not even concerned at the moment. Alright, this one is going to need 2 of these guys. Right, that should be plenty. I hope. Alright, so this is... $5,400, so these shouldn't break. That needs 27. That needs 27. That's 5,400. So that should be enough to run that. Let's support these. You know, usually have what, like, how low do these pads go on the ground? They something crazy, 100 feet or something stupid. Let's turn you on. Let's secure you. Yeah, like, I mean, we got to split up the plant, whatever. I mean, really ain't gonna be no big deal. But like, what if? I mean, I don't want all my power right here by the plant. Like, ideally, I want, you know, like, them way up there and gonna have to run the lines down here. That means I'm gonna have to run a line down for here, a line down for here, a line down from there. We need like a 100,000 kilowatt power line that you could hook into a transformer and then split your power off or something. I'm hoping something like that will happen. Okay, you're on, you're on. So we should be able to turn you on. Okay, so both of you guys are on. Turn that game down a little bit. Holy cow. Well, you guys are out. Double check everything. I think I got everything hooked up. If not, I'm about to make a mess. Par for the course, right? And so you're on and you're hooked in there, so you should be good. So I should be able to... make sure water's coming in. Yep, all that's working. Good. Oh, you know what? Let's turn you off. And am I really out of 3Xs? I guess I gotta clean up this mess down here. Not happening today, my good friends. Not today. Alright, so you can essentially still have as big a build as you want. It's just gonna get sloppy with wiring. Fair enough. At least I can do it, because I was about to say, that sucks. That sucks bad. It still kind of sucks, not gonna lie, but... oh, this crap out of here. Keep those on me just in case. That there. Double X. I'm pretty sure I switched those in. Well, what? Let's see. Let's see. What does the 10X gonna make us run here? So we should still be good with that, right? This is safe, just so you know, in case you're wondering, like, hey, how are you walking on all them conveyors? Alright, and you guys are... So it's going to come up here and it's going to slow down for now, but... Oh, we can't switch those to 10x either. Those are right where they have to be without a split in the plant in another spot. Alright, I'm fine with that. That's fine. Well, we can definitely make that work. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. This is pretty much all going to be dirt. I'm pretty sure that's all that's in there. All right, so let's take our new loader down there real quick. Let's throw some scoops in the plant down there. Run it up here. Let me just confirm. Pipeline speed, pipe load speed. I mean, I assume it's getting water because water's splashing, right? That's what I'm going to go with. All right, now let's go. We're just going to use this guy so we can get some loads in there. Ideally, I should go turn off the plant before I do this, but I'm not going to. These are different, right? I didn't buy two of the same ones like an idiot. L10, L11. Okay. I did not like an idiot. Surprisingly. Yep, you're good enough there. See if I know how to drive these things. And this thing should still be on. I never turned it off. So, if I can squeeze by here. Hey, I didn't lie though. We're running some dirt. Just not what I had in mind when I said I was going to run some dirt today. But that's okay. Yeah. There's my wish. My wish is we get some high voltage lines, some transformers or something, so we can actually have our power, you know, not just right up next to the plant and stuff like that, and not have to have... I mean, because as it stands, if I was to put all my, like, turbines, like, up along the top of the mountain or something, you know, just something look cool, something to add environment, because that's what I enjoy myself. Not everyone does, and that is 1000% fine, right? Like, you should play a game in the way you enjoy it. I enjoy the digging, I enjoy all that, but I enjoy trying to make cool looking stuff. So if I was to do what I wanted to do right now, and I'd have to split I'm going to have to split the plant up again because them two belts are already maxed out each, and I still have to run all my plants. So I'm going to have to dump them in there. I'd have to put them all up there, tie in only the ones that need to go to one plant, run the power lines in the pylons all the way down to where they need to go, and then come back, hook up other ones, run them down. So I'm gonna have like 4 or 5 6 lines coming across, and the range ain't that great on them, you know, from line to line. So maybe that's something we'll get in the future. If not, then that's just what I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, like some high wires, that'd be great. If not, we're gonna have to make our own. All right, let's run up there, even though it's probably too late by the time we get there. I don't know if those were smoking before, but they're smoking, so they might be doing something. Okay, we know that the dirt sells. And honestly, 3x probably ain't that bad up here, you know, just due to the fact that we're separating all the dirt out down there. So obviously, everything we take off isn't going to be that bad. Melted silicon, okay. But now everything's just going to be melted, so the gold, melted gold, so that should be gold. Melted steel, so I must have had a couple pieces of iron or something in there, which I think I did. And then this should be all diamonds, rubies, gold. Looks like everything is working and connecting. This should be nothing in here, because this is going to be shaker. I just want to tell myself what it is. Because I mean, all this stuff came out while the season was out, right? So I haven't played with it. Like I haven't really played any solo or co-op or anything like that. I've just pretty much what you see is what I play. Yeah, that's gonna be no coal because we're already sending the coal over in the rocks. Okay, so yeah, we should have nothing in there. All this is gonna go there. Yep, I would say it's working. So we just have to split up the plants, which ain't, like I said, ain't bad, right? Like it's not a big deal. I mean, I could understand it, especially to a limit. You know, obviously you're not gonna run 100 megawatts into a freaking conveyor belt system. So we'll just have to split it up, and so once we hook up like all the rollers and plates, makers, and all that crap over there, we'll just, you know, get rid of these storage units, obviously, storage containers, and we'll just have to do the same thing. We'll just have to dump them in like that and separate them off. We'll probably take them, merge them together, merge like the two high temps together, merge them and run them over on a belt. Merge them, dump in, run them, and we'll just separate them up and go from there. You know, we could probably have some turbines that way to feed one into there, and then we could, you know, and into the like the plant over there. And then we can have some up there and bring them down. And you never know, they might add them. Could be like asphalt. They kind of go boom, here it is, and leave it as it is and not touch it anymore. At least that I've heard of. So hopefully that is still something they're going to do and fix the asphalt, because I really enjoy that aspect of the game. I enjoy all the pieces that they have here and there, working all together to make something. And I'm hoping that it all ties in better and kind of gets fleshed out. But not my concern right now. As long as we got stuff, we're working, we're going. This here's going to be fast as can be. So, I mean, really, I feel like 2 lines is all we're going to need, even on the big machine, especially solo, right? Like if we're running the big bagger, if we're running trucks, even better, because that's a lot harder to fill. You know, by the time I drive up here and dump it, it'll be empty by the time I bring the next truck back. So I think we're in a good spot. This will be where the coal will end up at. We're gonna flatten this out, concrete it, whatever we're gonna do. Coal. We didn't put any coal in here, but coal's just gonna come here and just split to there. I don't know if this thing, what happens when this overflows. I'm hoping that it just stops and pushes everything into storage. If storage gets full, we can turn on the pass-through. We still have to do one more thing to this. It's not like a dire need right now, though. That's going to be a hopper underneath here with a belt system that leads up. And I was going to merge them back together, but I'll probably just bring them in and drop it with a chute. And that way I can turn this on, let it just keep, should just keep cycling through, right? And load up a truck, go sell it, and come back and just back up, and I have to get in and out. And I'll do the same thing with asphalt and everything else. Gonna pick all this stuff up because next time we need it, it's gonna be over there. What is this? Oh, that's a generator. Okay. Realistically, we don't even need to run a coal plant, right? Like, we can just put up more turbines. But for now, I think we're going to run that just because it's kind of cool to feed itself its power. Master switches, you know? Something like that. I mean, all that kind of stuff would be so awesome. But we're going in a good direction. All right, so temporary plant is up. We're good. We can run dirt. We're just going to have to manually move the smelted stuff, the melted ores and stuff into the bar rollers or whatever else they need, which is fine because we can make money. But I would say it's working as intended. Clean this up. The water is going. Obviously, we'll have to build that up into more of like a little water plant. Again, it'll be a lot of pointless, unnecessary things, you know, 8, 10 water tanks, you know, 4, 5 refiners. Again, a ton of stuff we don't need, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It is cool that the pipeline don't take power, even though like the power connection, I'm guessing that is just from like when you connect it, it counts as a power connection because it says one connection. But yeah, we come in, we split, we do it. I think we're good. All right, so we did not run any today. I apologize. I was hoping we ran a little bit, but you know, stuff goes wrong. So next time we are going to do some digging and get our pit down more. I want to start getting down to that next level because I really want to start trying to get deep enough and get into some rock so we can get paving back in because we now have everything we need now that we got the paver as well to do the next tier and start getting us that bigger equipment. Trying to think, yeah. I mean, really big projects, power, you know, turbines off in the distance and run them to the plant. Just something. Again, I kind of like looking off in the distance, seeing like, oh, there's a watchtower. And, you know, it'd be cool to see stuff up there. You know, just spinning, not needed, but just kind of cool. You know, we'll have this. We have to get this secured, build more of the building, get the oil refinery. This system here needs to be to a bigger scale and not in the middle of my cut. So we'll have to find a location for that, but we're going to worry about that at a later date. What the hell is that? Did I leave that like that? I don't feel like I would have left that like that. Huh. I know the truck was. I don't feel like that should have been. All right. Thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't get to dig today. We'll be there next episode. I'm not going to promise you because I don't even know what happens, but that's my plan is to dig the whole episode. We're just going to dig. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my frustration with it all. But yeah, any comments on that or any other thoughts of the power, or if I am doing it wrong, the only thing I can think of is we just have to split up this plant and break it up into parts that we can manage and then power each part separately. something else, let me know. I'd appreciate it. If you did like it, hit that like button. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Last I looked, we are like so close to 500. It is awesome, especially if you find yourself coming back. You know, hit that button so you get notified. Not just out of or all sorts of games I play on here, and between sim race, well, arcade, our simcade racing, and everything else, simulators, survival games, just a blast. Love gaming, and this is what this channel is gaming. So, thank you. Have a wonderful night, evening, morning, and hope to see you next video. Bye.